Hey all you crafty people, I am so excited. We did the drawing, we know who won, and Tanya, I'm sorry girl, but I am moving slow. It just is, March and April is just being real busy for me. I don't know why everything fell at the same time, but it did. So, it'll be worth the wait, Tanya, though, because just hang out, because I am going to start the cover. So this is going to be fun. A lot of off-camera work, but in the end, Tanya's going to enjoy her. She's the one that won the, this. She won this. And then, of course, the one that I'm going to sell in my Etsy shop. So somebody else will have a chance to get one of these if you want it. But first, I wanted to show you, this is the paper I picked out. It's very bright, but I probably will go over it with, you know, maybe a little antique linen just to douse it down just a little bit. But I'm going to, it's going to be flat on the outsides, and I'm going to leave a little bit of an edge across the top, and then the rest of it, I think I'm going to fold it and make just a little pocket on the back. So, you know, why not? Since I got the paper. If I cut that off, what am I going to use it for, right? So let's not make scraps if we don't have to. So that's what I'm going to do with those two. And I just pulled this down, getting rid of the roundy rounds on the bottom so that I know exactly where I want this cut. Now, if you did want to leave a pink edge all the way around, that's not a problem. You just pull it out a little bit. Yeah, my pencil now. Oh, here it is. And then you leave a little bit on this side, make your mark, and then we'll cut that. So you can do it either way. It's you know, whatever floats your boat, guys. So I'll do one each way. Okay, and I'm going to put that over here. Okay, so now what I have chosen is a 10 by 13 envelope. That's going to be the cover. But, you know, I don't want it flimsy. I want it to be a nice, strong cover for you. And I have, see, I think, yeah, that one's a yard. And that one's a yard. So I have 2 yards, and I'm going to cut it in half at an angle. Probably should get out some nice scissors to do that. And then these are going to be the ties. Okay, so I will be doing that with both of these. This is just a white lace, you know, not anything super fancy, but it's going to take, because it's all polyester, it's going to take the use of it over and over and over again, you know, other than, like if I were to use some French lace or something like that, it might start breaking down fairly quickly, because that stuff is not, you know, it's not as strong as like this polyester. So there is uses for this stuff, and I use it a lot. Okay, so that, you know, that will get incorporated into the build of the cover. So there, I have one for that one and one for that one. Now, I pulled out, this is some handmade paper. Company handmade paper, not, I didn't do it. And it's got this really bright pink on the front, but then it's got this almost like a fleece feel on this side. It's really cool. So I'm going to incorporate this somehow. I'm going to have the inside of the cover is going to be this side where there's no, you know, all of the build of the envelope is on this side. So this side is going to be my inside. So it's nice and clean. And we are going to fold up a little bit for a pocket. This side is going to be my outside cover because I'm putting something all over this one, so nobody's going to see this. Now, the one thing you are going to see is, so let me pull this one out. And this works pretty well. It just leaves the lace hanging. Get this even in here. And it leaves your lace hanging out, which is the one thing I wanted. So you'll have a nice little fuzzy lace. And this is about the top. So you're going to have approximately 1 inch folded under. And so that will give you a little bit of, you know, something. Of course, we can add to it so that it'll be much nicer. And then I am going to leave this open so that you will have a pocket in the front. So we're just going to have to figure out something for the flap. And, you know, what we're going to lay on the inside so it's really pretty, which will probably be, because I was going to use these for the cover, but I think these are going to be the inside cover. So, you know, that's what you'll see. So I think that's what these are going to be. And the outside cover. So first I do have to pull these together so I know what I want, where I want everything. So I want about 1/8 of an inch left at the top and about 1/8 of an inch left at the bottom, because I do want my lace to hang out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I made myself a line and pretty much need the my large score tool, which I'm actually not sure where I've put that since I've been remodeling. Well, not remodeling, but you know, redoing stuff and putting things, well, I honestly do not know where I put that. So let's see if I just can hand do this, because I do. And then, is that, let's see. Yep, that's pretty darn straight. Pretty darn straight. It does come down just a smidge, but that's good. Okay, so that's where we want for this one. So I am then going to flip it back over, and I have cross stitch material. Now this is a very dense, very thick cross stitch material. And I love the color of it for this. It's just a light yellowy, creamy color. And so I want to make sure that I'm going to have enough to flip over the side on the inside at least about 1 inch. All right, so let's do this way. I want my inch Oh, I've just got so many things on this table. It is not even funny. I'm laughing, but I don't really mean to. Okay. And this is not cut straight. So let me get, oh, I don't have my good, there they are. I do have my good shears. Let me give this a little. Okay, so that's about straight right there. And I want 1 inch. And I'm going to just take it up to the top. Oh, I broke a nail big time. Oh, that's awful. Oh, well. Okay, so I've got the inch there. And I'm going to make a mark for about 1 inch here. Okay, and then here, make a mark there for a cut. All right. Oh, there is quite a bit of this, so I'm glad to be getting some use for it. Sorry if you can't see me. So I'm just going to cut this out. And I'm just going to follow, you know, if you've ever seen cross stitch material, there is a line of little holes that you can follow. And I think I'm going to go ahead and continue down so that I can have the other one, because they're both the same size. So I paid 50 cents for this at a garage sale, guys. Always look at your cross stitch material. And okay, now first I'm going to go across here. All right. Just don't jump off onto another line. Then you'll get something that's not very straight, which I have done on many occasions. Okay, so there is, whoops, my first cover, large enough to cover the top and the bottom, and then I have a nice inch. I guess I probably should have maybe done large enough, come to think of it, to cover that whole flap. Yeah. Okay, so this I probably will just leave loose. I'll straighten it up a little bit to make it look straighter, but I'll just leave that loose, and this will be part large enough to cover the flap. So that will be good. Right? No, because that's the outside. So yeah, I do have this flap. So I actually don't need it that long. I don't need it that long. I can have some going this way to cover the back part of the book. But actually I don't want that either, because I'm going to have the lace come out. Yes. So let's see. This is cut straight. So I am going to set this up. Let me find my scissors. This is fun. This is what you do when you go through trying to figure out what it is you're going to do. And I'm going to leave that on there because I'm going to just glue it down. Just, I don't want to take any strength away, and that one little piece of paper right there on that corner will help, because that's where the open envelope is. So then I would end up just with one little piece right there on the corner. So let's leave that to glue it down. So if I have this to come up to the pocket like so. All right. And then I can have this, and then whatever's left can fold over, so the back of the book, the back part of the book, will have a nice little tuck area. And these are going to be, you know, I'm hoping that everybody's going to love what I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to hand sew it, because I don't really have any place to get my sewing machine out just yet. But that does mean then that it's going to take me a little bit longer. I'm trying to see where I start a next. Right here. Let me just get this as straight as I can. There. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, so this is my outside cover, guys. Ooh, it's going to be fun. So this is another thing. I do have some of this that's going to go over the whole thing. I think I may change my mind. I may just use bits and pieces. I don't know yet. But this is absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm going to add goodies. Goodies. Yes, I'm going to add goodies. So, and this I got years ago, and I wish I would have bought more of it, but I got this at Joann's, I think. I don't remember, but I had a good solid yard of it, and it was like 54 inches. So, you know, I don't have much left. I don't have much left. But this is as shabby chic as I get, and I have had I have made some beautiful things using this. So this will probably go over this, which will help, you know, because this is not pretty. This part here is not pretty, but it's going to really thicken up our envelopes, which I fell on the floor over here. Excuse me just a sec. Okay. Yay! All right, so far that's what we're going to do, guys. So a 10 by 13 envelope, if you have it. If you don't, maybe 2 envelopes and tape something, you know, glue across both of them so that they're together. Or just 2 pieces of paper, or if you have a piece of material that you really like, maybe you have some of this Ada cloth for, you know, the cross stitching cloth. I think they still call it Ada cloth. I think that's a brand name, but yeah. And then I am going to take I don't know if I'm going to use sequins, but I'm going to, I think I have some pretty iridescent I might try. But I'm going to be adding lace and bling and appliques, and I might bring you along as I do some. So, but this is going to be done in front of the TV. Sorry. I love you guys though. Okay. I will come back and show you what I've done kind of every day when I finish doing what I'm doing. And I can also tell you that I am going to try and use up some of my scraps in here. So we'll see. I maybe can pull a few things out. I don't know. There's a few things in here. All right, guys, I love you. Mwah. We will talk soon. Probably seconds for you because I'll add it to this one.